It's time, folks, for the kickoff of the first ever North American 1v1 Regional Open. How about it? Winner of this tournament goes to Raleigh, folks. It's Ayyjayy versus Chronic. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
Looking at this matchup, what should the people expect to see?
This is it right here. This is what you're going to see. You're going to see plenty off-the-wall air dribble. Experienced player now. He's coming back from retirement just to remind everybody that he's still got it. Going to a Chronic who's just put himself up 2-1.
Big save from Ayyjayy. Chronic had a little dribble earlier, so up by one. Gets bumped down by Ayyjayy, but he gets back, bumped to the backboard. It's gonna be a save. No, it's not. The momentum from Ayyjayy too strong.
Well, that would have been unreal. Ayyjayy did such a good job bumping Chronic. Chronic landed on the backboard though, and Ayyjayy spotted that, respected the recovery.
So much possession right here though, so there's still opportunity to be had. Ayyjayy air dribble on the way, and we're gonna see her bump. Chronic up early. Oh! A mistake from Chronic, I believe. He should have kept going.
Good defense from Chronic. He needs to get a hold of the ball, though. Ayyjayy's knocking at the door again with a reset. Oh, what a save. Chronic is going to recover and get the boost as well. That is a huge turnaround chance for him to counter with the air dribble. He's going with the bomb, but he's knocked about the sky, and he's hit the ball into the top left. Nearly hit the post there, but it did go on target.
It sure did go on target. Ayyjayy got caught out barely, and Chronic hits him with an air dribble bump. Demo. This time around, got enough speed. Chronic wins possession. Sidewall. This is free play for all the pros at this level. Look for a low. He doesn't shoot again. He goes for a low big. What? On the road to two right here. Ayyjayy gets Chronic jumping early. I don't know, Chronic. It just seems like he has to be that composed, and he's in composed. Big enough. Ayyjayy knocks him right back in, and he's gonna take game number one. Oh, here we go. Another opportunity. We've been talking about it, JB.
Surely. There it is.
Oh, but the shot is tame. Exactly. Which gives Chronic a whole another set to bring to the offense artillery. But Ayyjayy, I don't know if Chronic actually challenged that. He's a little aggressive right there. Ayyjayy says, don't mind if I do.
He thought Ayyjayy was going to try and wave dash or land underneath the ball. Ayyjayy saw the challenge coming.
Chronic free dribble. Cuts to the right. Like a little too powerful though, but he should have opportunity here. Net should still be open.
Oh, he missed.
Barely misses.
Chronic still has a great chance here. Will he go high with the reset, or will he revert back to what he did last game? He goes back to it, and this time it works because, like you said at the start of the game, he already showed to Ayyjayy that he's willing to shoot high, and that completely changes the dynamic. There's the pre-jump, and Ayyjayy gets outplayed.
Allows himself to capture the back left boost. Chronic straight air dribble, looking for a 50-50.
That's disgusting from Chronic. What an angle in the 50. Ayyjayy trying to force this one across the goal. Even a little bit up in the air from his goal line, but he gets completely dunked on. That's been their go-to deviation with the kickoff game. Just a slight delay. Oh, Ayyjayy's got a pass in the air. Chronic mistimes the challenge. He had the right idea, catch Ayyjayy on the way back down as the ball bounces, but he times it wrong and it goes over him. Off the back of this, Chronic's waiting for the boost to spawn. It's not coming back for another second though. Ayyjayy gets it as it does respawn. Chronic did not have the timing, and Ayyjayy dunks the top bins.
Oh, if you're part of the Chronic camp, you just hate to see that. You hate to see it. He's out there waiting. He knows it's about to pop up soon. He's thinking, come on, come on, come on. He drives on. Ayyjayy closes the gap.
Wave dashing off the back of a flip. He might just dribble this back, you know. Oh no, he's gonna go for it. That's bold, and it might have been a mistake. Chronic pre-jumps, wins the ball, and has the widest, openest net of the day, and he does not make any mistake.
Chronic power shot coming, Ayyjayy. Cycle.
He's skimming. Oh, safe.
Listen, that was fun.
Oh, Chronic's got the double. That's gonna be game. Clean win for Chronic. Ayyjayy just did not have control. He tried to catch it on his back wall, lost control immediately. Didn't have the boost to challenge. Chronic with the safest double tap of the day. That one bounces in to tie the series one. Except on occasion, he could be going for one here actually. Oh, follow through was good. Ayyjayy, a little bit of a flicks with a, pseudo maybe bump attempt as well. Chronic's actually going to score this, isn't he? That's beautiful. Clean recovery off the challenge. 2-1. Ayyjayy would not have been able to challenge him, so I'm surprised that he caught it and went for the ground game instead. Not that his ground game is bad, but Ayyjayy smokes him out of the sky with the air dribble bomb. Clean demo, 1-1.
In a tough position right here. I think he does well. You can easily overcommand those.
Yeah, there it is.
Hit one. There it is.
Has to be careful here, though. He's losing the boost battle, and that's the smart play. Takes the ball back, Gives him a chance to get the boost back. AJ nearly got him that bit, and he does demo him again. That's wide open. Oh, no!
With the new update, probably, honestly, helps out Chronic right there to a T. And now he's going to be rewarded for it. Oh, Chronic. AJ, he's upset.
Chronic was able to survive. Now AJ needs a goal. 35 seconds to go. Chronic has boost though. He has the ball and he's in the hunt for another goal. Double tap, dunk. 6-4. AJ had no momentum and no chance of the position.
Pretty much no momentum now. It's going to be raps every single day of the week. Coming in with too much speed. And it doesn't matter what AJ does right there. 50-50 boost grab. And AJ's got all the possession right here, JB. He's building up momentum. Reset. 2 resets. Bang! That's 30 seconds of AJ. All culminating up into this goal.
What a play by AJ. Chronic.
But now we should completely turn it around. He's just saying, I'm going all in every single play. Air dribble bump on the way, gets it. Chronic, not much he can do. Lands right.
Oh!
What a save by Chronic!
The AJ has preloaded. Oh, good save by Chronic. He could get tripped on the landing. AJ prioritizes boost steal instead.
Oh, he just
and he keeps it going. 5-1. AJ's on fire.
Professor Boy, he's doing a great job right here. AJ, great flick by Chronic. Chronic once again with a fantastic save. Gets a what a save from AJ in the chat. They're throwing out pleasantries over there in chat. They need to be focused. Chronic, you don't got time to say things. You got to make another one anytime. Chronic's a brick wall in net right now. You told me.
That's the next call by Chronic. He forfeits as AJ outplayed him one more time. So
ever since getting our 4 started, really putting Chronic in a space, making him have to work. He's not giving him any chance to breathe. He also getting backflips again. Chronic cannot get out of it. AJ is in front of Chronic. He's saying you're not getting out. You're stuck against the ropes. You're going to have to deal with me.
That is so aggressive from AJ to reverse challenge in this position. That's the payoff from earlier. Stealing challenge by AJ. Drop down to Chronic, who's skied into the bar. That looked like a pretty clear-cut chance.
Oh, he rushed it a little bit. He rushed it a little bit. He was probably so excited to see AJ just pass him the ball again.
No way!
He flipped too early, and now the ball's off the... Oh, dink. Dink. Oh,
surely Chronic gets done. That's okay. He stays locked in. That would have been so... I think, you know, he's just respecting Chronic's flick so much. Oh my goodness, Chronic. Hitting every post on the way in. Who is trying to make a run here. Oh, he read the delay. He's hit the bar, though. No! You're joking. It was such a good read, but he's hit the bar. That's
going to be a little unfortunate right there, Johnny. I mean, AJ did such a good job.
Oh, what a play by AJ as well. Completely reading Chronic's mind.
That will allow AJ some time to go grab a boost for himself. Chronic bringing it up into the sky. AJ, quick challenge. Chronic right over him. 2-2.
So far, you know, asking Chronic to start predicting that early aggression from AJ. So far, so good in that regard. He's anticipating the early challenges. It might as well be a kickoff goal because he's got such a strong position for himself here. What is Chronic going to do against AJ here? The answer is not a lot because AJ plays it around him. Takes no risk in the ability to get the finishing touch.
Yeah, I think his first touch went a little awry. He didn't want that. And AJ with a back flick. Oh, that was tough to get out the tongue. But you know exactly what he did right here. Just a great counterattack from AJ. 180 air roll gets the power that he needs, and then Chronic just can't get back to that one.
Making sure even their nameplate isn't visible.
Oh,
he's beat him.
Touch. To try to make AJ as uncomfortable as possible. Gets possession up high. Right over AJ's head. Is the ball going to float in? I believe it is. 5-5. Chronic ties up the game. I would have loved to see Chronic just rip one off the momentum he had right there. He had the opportunity to just slam a shot right on the net, make AJ have to work. Instead, he settled for the dribble, and I think he let AJ, in doing so, I think he let AJ get away with one. Chronic still has possession, though, AJ. He's going to have to worry about the counterattack shot. Is it in? Bottom left. Shot earlier on the dribble, but he hasn't really brought up to the sky that much, and that's usually his forte. Chronic jumps super early to get away with him. AJ recovers against the demo.
Chronic denying one. Shot that was so successful earlier on in the series.
Pinch.
Oh, AJ with the big dunk. That's just in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. AJ was so close. Yet so far.
Chronic starts off 20 seconds in with possession off the sidewall. Reset coming. AJ early challenge. Chronic brings it back down low and owns the game 1 of the 7-game set. And it gets AJ right underneath them.
Yeah, AJ jumped so early here. Brilliant angle of attack here. So many options with which to shoot from. So many options. beyond just shooting. He cuts in field twice and flicks it past AJ.
I mean, AJ, you talk about the options, Johnny. Chronic could have power shot it immediately off the catch. He could have shot it again. Then he cooks it back to the right.
This is some really good play on low boost by AJ, but Chronic has been brilliant. And he spots the challenge coming. He's got the crossbar, though. AJ made sure to get a bump onto Chronic. And that's one of the issues with going for a double jump play to outplay your opponent. You put yourself in line of fire. Chronic has so much boost, though. And another mind game.
No matter what happens, if AJ touches the ball, Chronic's going to dunk him. If AJ doesn't touch the ball is just going to go straight in, and Chronic's still going to score. Clean possession right there. Chronic's starting to feel it now, though.
Just a great game for Chronic when it comes to boost. Backing AJ up into his net again.
AJ has not had an opportunity to breathe. Chronic has been all over him. He even slows it down to put AJ in an awkward spot.
AJ's defending bravely, but he needs possession at some point here, or this is going to be Chronic's series. Oh, AJ's lost control of it. He centers it to Chronic by mistake.
It's been all Chronic. He might have a chance right here. Good first touch. Great save. Wow.
This is just a masterclass in frustration, and now he's dribbling it back. We got backcourt to Barry. Backcourt to Barry is in the game 7. If this wasn't already the most tilted game of AJ's life, it is now, as seconds are being wasted. He stays calm, he stays collected, and picks up his first goal of the game.
It's AJ.
So smart.
It's tripped up. Here he goes.
Here he goes again. He sits to the back corner. AJ doesn't even want to go. He doesn't even want to go. Yeah, he knows.
I don't blame him. I get frustrated from that too. It was a great series, though.
With the way Wizz is defending today against Firstkiller, I think we saw on the desk all in favor of Firstkiller. I know I was predicting Firstkiller, but Wizz is going to show you why he's here in this tournament today.
Oh my gosh, okay, we're starting off just a simple little catch, but the reset into the dunk, I mean...
To open this game in order to cut Firstkiller off and scoring the first goal. Now willing to mix up his kickoff. He is not going to get left behind, but Firstkiller actually, I think he had a chance there that he might have just missed. He's going to give one to Wizz for free the other... Wait, is he? Is he?
Yeah,
he's not. It's Wizz! To outplay anybody. He's going to back off now as Wizz resets in the corner. A reset near ceiling height and uses the flip. He can fake that down to the ground. Ultimately decides after getting so low to actually flip it over the top of Wizz, and he will take his first lead.
That's just a nice little patient game too. Not even like too heavy on it.
You know, all around the board. I haven't been a while. It's been a while, I should say. Ooh! Find of own gold while I was talking about him playing pretty well. He's going to be doing this all day, and somehow he gets away with it. He just booms the ball when he gets control. Just sends it over to Wizz. Yeah. Finds himself back in control possession. Resets. Goes low. Trying to pull down his camera to see Wizz on the other side of the ball. Not sure if the audience got to see that, but using that camera work to know what's going on. Wizz actually showed up to that boost just a second late, so he has to do a U-turn, go grab it, and Firstkiller is out picking up pads. He took way too big of a trip. That net is going to be open for Wizz. Corner, instead of trying to force the issue, Firstkiller has arrived and set up the shadow right in front of him. Wizz trying to air dribble past him, and that is one of the downsides of setting up such a deep shadow and not dunking in a tough spot. If he doesn't get that challenge, Firstkiller scoring almost for sure. It looks like he still might want to save from Wizz. He is playing off pads to get back and make that top shelf save. He's not out of the woods yet. Firstkiller is really trying to make him make a mistake. Wizz just barely gets a touch. Can he recover again? Firstkiller didn't put enough heat on it, and look at the patience from Wizz to sit on the goal line and wait till he actually has a clear. He has picked up the boost, and he's got a wide open net.
Bro, the triple save to the transition out his net. You know, anticipating a lot of these backboard shots that FK is trying to take. This one is going to be played a little bit lower than the backboard. The reset on in from Firstkiller, although, I don't know, 11 seconds, it doesn't, I don't know if it feels enough. You're the expert, though. 11 seconds.
It can be done. And Firstkiller's going to open it up with possession. Wizz made some defensive heroics last time around. It's not going to happen this time.
Staying calm, composed, pops this one up to the air, and taking his time with it. 30 to work with. Flick off the back is nasty.
The movement on this flick from Firstkiller. We have seen flicks, the musties, but this is not quite that. It's like a side flip flick from a backflip on his card. And they're coming off of these kickoffs frequently. Firstkiller's just going to shoot off the sidewall. Oh my goodness. Fortunate for Wizz that is not in. Zero boost for Firstkiller. Should have been at a disadvantage. He just slams it against the wall. Super close. Wizz does control, and 50s for his second.
I do gotta say, at least Wizz is coming back slightly confidently. No save off this one, and FK can breathe just for a second there.
Yeah, it was a great beat. They're both trying to decide, you know, who's going to go. A little game of chicken at the midfield. Wizz won it by a mile. Nice save from Wizz. Still in. It's a few minutes. There should be a lot more goals to go, but you can't play this passive anymore for every late possession. Take 30 seconds to score. You do need to kind of force the issue here if you're going to have a chance. Firstkiller no looks. I don't know if the stream can show this or not from player POV, but Firstkiller turns on reverse cam as he doubles this one in for the 7.
That was actually so gross. Okay, it does pop up for you guys. That was pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie on that one. Firstkiller does remind him who he is, already anticipating. The challenge on 1 is not gonna stop Wizz for his 3rd though.
Wizz not giving up. Forfeits allowed in this game mode. Down 5 at the minute 40. He's going to keep working it out. Nice air dribble off the line for a long shot from Wizz. So instead, forced to the side wall. Firstkiller up early. Wizz pops it around him and will tap in an open net.
Wouldn't anticipate somebody to play this well against somebody with the pedigree that Firstkiller has, but he is holding his own.
Look at Wizz's defense. Firstkiller slams the ball in. Wizz so comfortable making a nice save. And then Firstkiller, Wizz is forcing perfection out of Firstkiller, and it can be so frustrating. It's easy to tilt out as well when this is happening to you. When every good shot is getting saved, you go for great ones. When every great shot is getting saved, you start going for impossible ones. Dances around the ball, and Firstkiller did get just that. Now on an air dribble the other way. He's got a great reset in a perfect spot. It is so hard to defend when Firstkiller, if we'll see a mix up from Firstkiller at all to try and see if he can, you know, catch Wizz off guard, maybe slow play it here and there. But Wizz on an air dribble, fakes the flick, pops it up, and gets it past Firstkiller for his first.
This was so beautiful too. Just the control from start to finish, off the ceiling, bait the musty down, just lets it fall on him, and in the power. I mean,
but he's not able to get a shot the other way. Wizz will bring the ball down to the ground. Slight delay on his flick. It's strong. It's in. It's a 2-goal lead. Has transitioned quickly to the back wall. He did not want any quick angle shot to be made. He knows what Firstkiller can do, but he's completely on 0 now. Firstkiller shot high, perfectly placed for a 0 boost defender, and he'll put himself within 1. Launch a flick as he gets underneath the ball. Wants a bump on Wizz. Wizz gets around it to make the save and may just be securing the game. He's going to have a late recovery. Firstkiller will demo him, but it's going to be a respawn long before Firstkiller can get there. He gets a heavy first touch to try and get around him, and he does catch Wizz diving. 3, 2, 1, 0 seconds. It'll be a tie game. We're headed to overtime.
The second that Wizz committed to that one, you knew it was straight past him. That ball played just a little bit high. Patience in favor of those.
Must win this one. This is the game that he held for the longest time. If you want to win a series against Firstkiller, you cannot hand him a game like this. You have to take it from him. Firstkiller steals it back, wins the kickoff, or didn't really win the kickoff. He lost it into his own half, but he gets first possession and gets a strong shot. Wizz gets caught up on the post. FK wins. Firstkiller is actually trying to put a little bit of pressure, but he's going to have to back off on 0 boost, and Wizz will dribble it straight down the center of the field. Was losing the ball off the front, so I did not expect an air dribble bump instead of flick. Back to the boom method. Gets Wizz to miss once. Can he get Wizz to miss again? He cannot. In fact, Wizz has got to bounce off the backboard. That is going to allow him to shoot an open net. Takes it away clean. Wizz going to be forced to recover. Firstkiller, immediate touch. Can Wizz get back? He cannot. Firstkiller has equalized. Did retreat back, so Firstkiller will reset possession out of his own back corner. He's got himself a dribble near ceiling heights. Has it directly at the center of the net. Can put it anywhere and puts it right down the center underneath Wizz.
90 seconds on the clock here. Maybe could sneak one through, but Wizz just in time. It's the post save that keeps him in this one.
And you see him staring down Firstkiller as he's on 0 boost in net, see what he can get away with. He's trying to go for midfield boost. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. And now he's forced back. He's going to get scored on. He did just a slight second. Thought about leaving for boost. I think he was expecting to get the 100 and keep his possession going. Wizz fakes the flick. 50. Can he get around it to score? He does. So 11 seconds to get 2 more. Will we see anything special? No heavy delays or anything from Wizz. Just a wave dash kickoff, but he's got boost and the ball. He's going to rise up to ceiling height. He needs to make a shot quick. He tries to go over the top of Firstkiller, but Firstkiller gets there in time to pinch it with the ceiling, and that will do it. Firstkiller will advance. A great series from Wizz. I think he came into this one as a serious underdog, but he put up a really strong fight. It'll be Firstkiller 4-2.
You know, constant jumping and sliding around the pitch, and Evoh's going to have to defend every bit as well as he did against Firstkiller in the group stage if he's going to keep Azapatos at bay.
Oh my gosh, the low boost too, you saw it. Azapatos knew throughout the entirety of this, or does it come down a little bit in speed?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
And Evoh does get the second goal just out the...
Gonna be fairly interesting. 3 minutes on the clock. Still 1 goal lead in favor of Azapatos. Evoh is gonna try and cut it right here.
Right.
And he will.
Great dash recovery kickoff. Evoh is matching him and actually beating him at times to get ball control. Azapatos' next shot will be denied. Evoh's boost management is so effective in these positions. Oh, a save. And he dodges the demo as well.
Not too bad, and also gets a flick over it, and it is on target and in 6-3.
In the back corner, so here he comes again. Can he get it right this time? Off the bar, so that's, 3 in a row, missed flicks. Azapatos has to go again.
4 seconds, shot off the side.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh!
He manages to keep it out. A little bit slower game number 2.
Well, he's switching up to the aerial game. How's that going to work out for Azapatos? It's going to work out perfectly. As the flip reset goes behind Evoh and towards the near post. Great job by Azapatos. He waited quite long before landing the reset on that ball. So Evoh is already committed. Hearts changed direction.
Going for the aerial play might have been the move there, at least for the mindset to get back into the swing of things. Going to try it again here in the air. Air dribble down, reset to the right side of the net to tie things up. And here comes that transition I was talking about. The second that Evoh, scores off of it, which he will right here.
In one of the lowest scoring games of the day. Will he make it 2 here, or will he just dribble it back? It's back corner Barry. Where's he going? He's going all the way up and over here. Or is he just going to keep it in the air? Azapatos is so frustrated.
That's just, there's a tiny bit of disrespect to that one too, but in the best way. I mean, okay, you would tell me better than most. This might be one of his bigger challenges that he's had throughout the 1v1, although that's a nice dunk on Evoh. One end to the other, or almost one end to the other. Must be in, controlled all the way onto him in his net. Then like the quick shootouts that we were getting in the last one.
Oh, wow. Double reset. Azapatos, and he shoots it low under the pre-jump. What a play. And what a flip reset this was. One, and then straight into a second one. He is styling on Evoh, who panicked upon seeing the mechanics coming his way.
The majority of the point, Evoh, just a simple air pull out. It goes off far and down and out. It's Azapatos. I think he might get the beat on him. He does.
Very creative defense as Evoh's attack continues.
He's still gonna have to keep it going on this one though. Almost got a touch to sneak it on in. He's gonna try here. Azapatos gotta play this one patient.
But he's back within 2. He can go back to that reactive play style, which, by the way, has worked out wonderfully here. That is an insane save on Azapatos' attempted air dribble bomb. Evoh entered the matrix and dodged past him in the blink of an eye.
Had the time though to set himself up. Air dribble. No. Yep. There's the bump.
Azapatos was up 4. Now it's tied. Evoh completely smothers him. It's going to be a lead for Evoh. 5 straight goals.
Everything feels almost flow state right now.
Oh, Azapatos is going to be fuming. Everything's going wrong for him here. He's looking a little bit tilted right now. Oh dear, Evoh's delayed the kickoff, tripped him up, and now here he comes with the double reset. Triple, and the pre-flip. Azapatos had to save that to stop.
Taking his time, got that back boost there, so whatever Azapatos can cook up here might be enough.
There we go.
It is. Takes his time with it, carries it all the way down to the ground. A little bit of delay, but in the best way.
Really nicely done by Azapatos.
It's more about building. Tried to get a little chip shot on there, but on target, not on net. Another one, crossbar down and out. You felt a little bit too much power on it. That's kind of in the name of the game for him. If you play it a little slower, 50 with the back, you do find success sometimes. In the last couple of games, Evoh's going to slow this one down, pop up to the air. Has a split, goes on the ground. We're just minding it all the way to the end. And Evoh gets the one up on Azapatos.
Reverse wave dash to fake a shot, and then another fake in the follow-up.
Right now he's getting caught behind. Low boost on this one. Evoh, flick up one. You got the space to go on through.
Hopes Azapatos has missed the tight angle shot, which he did.
Oh,
you're joking.
My gosh.
You are joking.
Oh my God, there's no way. After all this time, you would think Azapatos is finally going to understand that Evoh's going to play a little bit of a mind game on it. He just straight nose dives into the ground.
Oh, and he can go all in here. Cross pitch air dribble all in. 0 seconds. He doesn't need to recover off the back of this one. He's trying to bump him to Azapatos with a huge save.
Now off the kickoff, you got to see what he can do with it. 2 to work with. Maybe that flick finally gives him something. He's going to turn around. He has the boost pad in his favor. It's down.
What?
It's touched it. It went gray, but it's not in.
He was even faking Azapatos out on his own goal line. He's been mind gaming every single play, and now he just pulls down the challenge. It's in the top shelf. And as if to say, this is what you should have been doing, mate. This is how you ignore your opponent. You just point your car at the ball, hold boost, and you benefit. Some call it ball chasing, but it's just smart play.
Faster recovery, then Wahvey out of that position and uses that for his advantage. Wahvey is going to slam one in his own net to make sure Diaz makes the save. Both of them low on boost, but Diaz will recover quicker. And now into the skies. He likes low, or not low, I should say slow control dribbles. They're not low, they go high. They go to the top of the arena, and he gets himself a 3rd goal.
Yeah, definitely in that one. Beautiful control like you were talking about too, and Wahvey just a tiny bit behind.
So what you've done a million times in ranked, which is just flipping in towards that ball. But I expect to see a lot more wave dash recovery from Wahvey. Diaz, nice speed. He is still in free play. He's been in free play all tournaments, and he's up 6-1. Credit to Wahvey. He stops Diaz's first full field air dribble. That is not an easy thing to do. Wahvey's going to try and attack back the other way. Diaz has the save. And now it's going to launch one. Diaz had just strong touches.
Continuing to have his way with the field like he has been.
Diaz this time starting his air dribble off the ceiling as he goes the length of the pitch. We love to see this. We promised you'd get it. And the reset shot goes top shelf.
We were waiting to see if he was actually going to eventually do it. The second time we saw him, I knew if Wahvey wasn't already up at right before this point.
And he gets something going, has a reset. Diaz waiting in net. Will go for wave dash shots and gets it past Diaz.
And this is something I was catching a lot of Wahvey on. Any shot from the sidewall is usually where he feels the most comfortable. Although seeing him come from the left side is a little different. This guy is fear. There goes the pop again. Taking his time, has the flip. Hasn't used it yet. Almost forced it in. It's so interesting. I'm sure you know better than I do. Oh, little flick off crossbar, down and in from the bottom. But I was gonna say, Diaz is so freestyler coded. You can definitely tell Wahvey is definitely coming from that freeze background, so it's a little bit more solid and methodical as far as our pick on this one.
Definitely, he is the kind of guy who can read anything, even when the ball bounces down in his favor. He'll just put it on target. The improvisation from him when he controls the ball is apparently also there when Wavey's the one to set him up.
I did not think that this was gonna bounce around.
Yeah, not sure if Wavey's gonna dive on the ball. Does pop it, gets undercut slightly. As they both vie for control, Diaz reads the midfield challenge, pops it over the top of him, and gets himself a 2-goal lead. He is so comfortable from the ceiling. Soft touch, waiting out the shot to see if Diaz is gonna, Wahvey is gonna react. Wahvey eventually does. He puts another one on target. Wahvey with 0 boost. This one falling from the top. Diaz not gonna take the big risk. He's gonna play it safe. Let Wahvey make the first save and get the follow-up instead. Diaz gonna switch the field here. Wahvey trying to chase him down. He's actually just let Wahvey set up the sidewall for him. He says, listen, I don't have to get the touch. You can get it for me. I'll take the air dribble all the same.
This one gets sent out into that corner there. Wahvey does get that 100 boost, so he has enough to try and control this ball over Diaz, but even on nothing, Diaz is making it work for now, although this one's gonna bounce in, out, and around, and Diaz still gets away with murder.
As he resets in his own corner, a good save that ends the possession, and try and see what he can do in the air himself, as he's got a nice reset and he'll use it. Diaz expecting him to fake it. The shot is in and he's within 1.
Finally a little bit of space for Wahvey to work with too, at least to have the time to control this ball just over Diaz. That reset, 11 seconds on the clock. This kickoff is very, very important.
Wahvey has himself a lead. A few seconds into this game. Make it another one.
Yep.
The winning position in every single one of these. Wahvey achieved a set of bumps, but he couldn't get the half flip. Now he's going to have to deal with a full boost. Diaz in the back corner. This is a nightmare situation if you're having to defend against him, and this is why.
I just feel for those moments too where you need a half flip backwards and you're just in a little bit of panic, just makes everything feels like it falls apart. And Diaz recognized it. He had all the control headed.
I'm so patient, so comfortable. Says, no problem. I'll just head back to my corner. I know I'm getting my possession eventually, and here it is. I'm back to my favorite spot. What are you going to do? Nothing.
Oh my God. Just every time I've seen this full length effort, I am just in awe of just how powerful. You would truly think that somebody would have the time to sit there and read it.
Yeah, he tried to maybe see if Diaz would hand him the ball. Diaz played a great counter to the non-kickoff that Wahvey ran. And you know what? In retrospect, probably a nightmare situation to let Diaz bring it to the back wall with 100 boost and do what he does best, but you can't blame Wahvey for looking for some answer because whatever he was doing before wasn't it. The problem is he's going to have to think and go again.
Make him have to work, and he'd be like, okay, if Diaz does ultimately come out victorious when he goes up against Naopo and Raleigh, he's going to have a great chance.